Today I want to tell you about an interesting analysis that I looked at and saw. When the financial industry was going through the Department of Labor fiduciary changes, there was a few brokerage houses that it was the constant talk going on from their corporate structure all the way down to the advisors. It was Department of Labor, fiduciary rules, you have to treat your clients' interests above your own. It was a big thing. They pushed it. And these were often the brokerage houses that were making the most changes from day to day in their business model, because at the end of the day, they weren't prioritizing the client's best interest above their own in a lot of their structures. You don't see that as much these days because the Department of Labor backed off their ruling. But with the coronavirus out there, I've actually seen similar stuff with restaurants. Some restaurants roll with the punches and it's business as usual with minor changes. Others are fundamentally changing the way they do business, their sanitation, things like that nature. And those are the ones you should be concerned of, just like the big brokerage houses that were constantly pounding. Department of Labor is changing our rules and we have to be fiduciaries now. They were the ones that were not fiduciaries beforehand. So think about that next time you go to a restaurant and they've fundamentally changed their processes, or maybe you work at a restaurant and you're now having to fundamentally change your processes. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you or that business wasn't doing things the best way beforehand. Now, every business has some level of change that comes with this, but all in all, the businesses that are having to change the most to have better sanitation and health standards are the ones that didn't have the best sanitation and health standards to begin with. Just like the best advisors had minor shifts, and there were some brokerage houses which were making significant changes to their entire business model. I'm not going to name them here. I'm happy to communicate my perspective with anybody by email or phone call. Shoot me an email, justin@bsgadvisors.com. That's an ERS, not an ORS. Or call me here in Raleigh. My number is 919-766-0231. Justin Struble with BSG Advisors. We're not brokers, we're fixers.